after I finished studying, I went to work in the City of London for two large consulting companies. And after a year and a half at the first one, I thought I wasn't really enjoying the work. So I went to the different one where you would get paid more and do, in theory, more interesting work. And that was the case. It was slightly more interesting and I got paid more, but I still didn't really care about what I was doing. So I made the plan to leave and been trying to starting businesses online. So in 2 years, I left the corporate world, and since then I've been working full-time on my own projects. The first online business I set up with my two best friends in England. It was a company, e-commerce company, like a couple of the other guys here. And we're still doing that. We got some sort of PR and some success, and that sort of provides a background income. But since then, I've set up a variety of online businesses. The one that enabled me to leave the corporate world was an outsourcing service company. So we would provide team members in the Philippines to startups in London. However, I was too involved with each client, and when we had 6 clients, I was spending too much time with them. So for the last 4 months, I've stopped that business and am now currently building a platform that is going to connect those two groups of people. And we'll provide a payment service and some software to facilitate their interaction, and there'll be a small fee on top of that. And so the reason I'm here now is because in preparation for the launch of that platform, I've spent months building a marketing plan and preparing, and have done a lot of guest blogging. So I've been following Feeling Heroic for a while, and so I reached out to Cody about 3 weeks ago to potentially do a guest blog. They've actually got quite a lot of shares, right?
Yeah, you slaughtered it, man.
Then,
you got 6,500 shares and 30,000 visits.
So it mainly came from because the post, there's 19 alternative media sources, and one of them was Alan Watts, and Alan Watts is awesome. He really inspired me a bit, but he's dead. And I reached out to all of these 19 influencers and actually found Alan Watts's brother's email. Spoke to Alan Watts' brother, said, I'm making this, is that okay to mention Alan? And then Alan Watts' brother actually shared the article on the Alan Watts Facebook page that has 250,000 likes. And I think that drove 2,000 or 3,000 shares on Facebook, which was amazing, right?